so under $50, and those are the two 32-ounce sizes. So stay tuned. We'll talk about those coming up in just a little bit. All right, let's talk about the Ultimate Miracle Worker Resurfacing Body Serum. Now, when I say serum, a lot of us think like, oh, yeah, that's for my face, right? Yeah. When I want to kind of boost what I'm doing and get even improved results. But Philosophy is taking care of that for the body for us as well. So this is a 631-658. This is Philosophy's retinol body serum, formulated to reduce crepiness and to improve your skin's smoothness and softness and radiance. It's the #1 body serum in the US. So Lisa, talk about this with us if you would.
I'm so excited this is in the show. So this is from Philosophy's Ultimate Miracle Worker line of products, which is our most comprehensive line. What the resurfacing body serum does is it addresses wrinkles, fine lines, crepiness, and hydration as well, and it does all of that with retinol. We know retinol and love retinol because of how it addresses fine lines and wrinkles, but then we've also packed it with peptides that plump the skin and make the skin look more youthful and radiant. And then we also have niacinamide that gives it the hydration and that glow. So when you use this, you're seeing an immediate difference to the skin as well as long term. So think of areas like upper arms or above the knees or even the neck and décolleté. Anywhere where you experience crepiness is where you want to put this.
So let's look at these arms before, and this is immediately after.
Immediate. I love this. So in the before, that looks like our arms, what happens as over time. So immediately after applying this to the skin looks plumper, it looks smoother, it definitely looks more hydrated. And there's a beautiful glow to the skin. I love this picture. This shows what happens if you continue to use it. This is 2 weeks later. That crook of the neck area, that is the hardest area to treat because we are constantly moving our head, our neck, our face, especially now with cell phones, we're constantly looking down. And then this one is also after 2 weeks. Fine lines are starting to look less noticeable. Wrinkles, deep wrinkles look less noticeable. Her skin looks hydrated, it looks luminous, it looks plump. Her skin looks better after 2 weeks. And then this one I love. This is me. So this isn't me in that picture, but this is my
This is your area of concern,
yes,
right?
Exactly. So after 4 weeks, in the before, we can see the little crepiness. Maybe she lost some weight. Maybe it's just over time, her skin started to get a little crepey. After 4 weeks of using this, her skin looks like she's been lifting weights. It looks firmer. And this is after 4 weeks. I love this. That person has to be so happy. I think a lot of us, we go from wearing sleeveless shirts down to short sleeve. Then we graduate from short sleeve down to elbow length. We just don't like the way our arms look, or our shorts are now, I call them longs. You know, I wear things that go below my knees sometimes because we're just not comfortable with the way the skin looks.
So when and it's true, I think a lot of people can relate to that. When you look at that arm and you think like, oh, my arms look like that. And I thought, really, that's just, you know, I live with it. There's nothing to do. And so this is why I started this presentation by saying, many of us know the importance and the difference a serum can make when it comes to our faces. This is the serum for your body, and those ingredients that you described are the reason that you see these kinds of results. Deanna's here as well, and talk to us about where we're going to apply, how often we should apply, what do we need to do? Is it on clean skin? Do we moisturize after we're using the serum?
Yes.
Tell us what we should know.
Okay, first thing you do is you want...
Deanna's like, those are a lot of questions, Leah. Tell them everything.
Tell me everything? How to use this? The first thing you need to do is apply this to where you have concerns.
Okay.
So whether that is arms, chest, neck, décolleté, knees, it could be your belly, it could be anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere you see crepiness, dryness, wrinkles, you know, anything you want to improve. Apply this to clean, dry skin. So you don't need to take a shower first. Just make sure your skin is clean and that it's dry. And everyone will use a different amount because we all have different size spots where we're putting this, right? So for an example, I just put 2 pumps in the palm of my hand. That's what I've been using for my upper arms. I treat them twice a day, every day. I had a wedding not that long ago and I wore a short sleeve dress that I haven't worn short sleeves in years. This gave me the confidence to do that. I have that crepey, jiggly upper arm that is not my favorite spot. When I put this on, and I did this for about 4 weeks leading up to that, and I'm still continuing because the results were really astounding to
Yeah,
me.
sure.
This was the first time I had that confidence in probably 15 years.
And I think so many of us do that. You decide what you're going to wear thinking like, oh, I don't want to show my arms. Oh,
Right.
I don't want people to see my knees. Oh, I don't,
Yes.
that neck and décolleté, I don't want to wear the V
Right.
neckline or the square neck. And so I love that you explained on clean, dry skin. And you go in wherever that area is for
Yes.
you. Maybe it's here, or maybe it's here, or maybe it's the knees, maybe it's the legs. This is for the body. And again, when you see these before and afters, it sort of tells the story that there are things that you can do. You don't have to wear the long sleeves because you don't feel confident enough to do a sleeveless or a short sleeve look, because you've got that crepiness, you've got that texture. It's not as smooth as you'd like it to be. So we're watching Sam apply. Décolleté is an issue and an area for a lot of us.
Oh, yeah. And you know when you notice that the most, I think, is when you bend down to wash your face and you see in the medicine cabinet mirror, you think, oh, I didn't think my skin looked
where did that crepiness come from?
Exactly. And what happens is you might purchase this for a specific area, right? Maybe for you it's the neck or the décolleté. Once you start seeing these dramatic results, you'll see a difference the first time you use it. But those results add up over time, in a very short time, just a week or 2 weeks. You'll start using this other places. That's what happened to me. So I started using it for my upper arms. Now it's my neck, my chest. I did it on my knees. And you don't want to stop.
Well, and that's just it. You can use it on those areas of the body where you have concerns. I mean, and this is the reason we show you these before and afters. Now, keep in mind, the final order that we have for the year is in our inventory now. Today is a day where everything we're shopping for from Philosophy has free shipping. And so if this is your first time seeing the serum, that resurfacing body serum, or this is your first opportunity to shop for it, not only do we have it with free shipping, and we've got it on Easy Pay. Look at these before and afters, and maybe that's you. You are seeing your own sort of crepiness on your arms that you're not happy with. It's amazing the transformation that's possible, not only immediately, but over time with continued use.
Yeah, I mean, think about the holidays coming up. I swear that when you go to a store, all they sell are sleeveless dresses for the holidays. This gives you that comfort factor. If you start using this now, in a week or so, you'll start to see that significant difference and change. Fine lines, wrinkles, plumps the skin, smooths the skin, reduces the crepiness, pouring in the retinol, the peptides, niacinamide, things you typically find for your face.
All right. So, by the way, as I mentioned, this is the final order that we'll have for the year. This is the only presentation we're going to have for the Miracle Worker Resurfacing Body Serum today. It was nominated for a QVC Customer Choice Award for Best Innovation, and it's the #1 body serum in the U.S. So if this is your first chance to try it, today is the day. If you know